Okay, everybody, listen up. It's been a long time ago. I was thinking about telling you a story, but this one is very, very real, based on a true story. I swear of God. Today I'm gonna talking about. I never talked this shit before. I never talked about a game I used to play like 23 years ago. I don't know, 2002, 2003. I left the high school when at that time, 2003, when I was like 19 years old. And, well, can you imagine I was like 18, 19 years old or less? I don't remember that. I remember it was back in the early 2000s. I played this game called Jake's Booty Call. This game is talking about a guy named Jake having sex with so many women, you know, getting laid, big pimp, all that. So the game, it's all about sex. It's all about you have to know how to talk to a lady or young lady or even MILF. Come on. It's crazy because come on, man. I remember this game like yesterday. I never forget. The game is all about sex. It's all about, you have to answer just one of these two answers. One of them is the right answer, so the game can end in well, not worst. I don't know, man. The game, about a guy named Jake, Booty Call, and they made a movie. It's also about movie. Um, so he said, "What's up? I'm Jake, and my goal in life is to get laid." Uh, to be honest, life is not only getting laid, because, for example, I'm a man. It's normal for a man to have a relationship with the woman. I'm living in Morocco. I'm not living in North America or Latino America or something like that. Okay, so um, I'm telling you because 23 years ago I played this game. I played this game for real. He had sex with different women, black, white, Asians, twins, milfs, bitches, strippers, and I don't know who created this shit. I don't know who made this game, but at that time, after that, they released a movie. I couldn't watch that movie completely, but it's all about sex. Come on, he have money. Jake have a lots of money to drink Bacardi and martinis, and these ladies loves martinis and Alice and Crystal and all that shit. And you have to invite her in a big suit, a big apartment with all. Come on, man. Let me tell you something. I came from a middle class poor family. House, not a family. I came from a middle class poor house. My mom, rest in peace, was using a sewing machine. I grew up in a Muslim family in a Muslim country. These kind of things, pimping and having sex with ladies to get laid and show everybody that you're a real man. And the Islam says it's forbidden. Even in the Bible, it's forbidden because one of the most important commandment in the Ten Commandments, one of them says you should not commit adultery. But people commit adultery every single day. Jake, I imagine if this guy, if he was a real person, what kind of job he used to work to get more money, uh, so you can waste your money with these two bitches or two ladies. You know, she wants you to give her a Bacardi martini or tequila. I don't know. But he he was in America, of course. He the nightclubs and strip clubs. All these ladies living all her lives, makes money stripping, expose her body and all that shit. Look, I play I played that game, and to be honest with you, it was like early 2000. Let's say I was like 17, 18 when I was playing. At that time the game was very primitive. It wasn't the technology was not progressed yet to play, applications or Instagram, or laptops and all that shit. So, um, my goal in life is not to get laid. My goal in life, if you ask me, of course, is not having two or three bitches in my apartment to have sex. This is not a real life. People, look, I'm so sorry for these ladies. I used to, asking her to show me her sexy body to masturbate and all that shit. I was very wrong, very, very wrong. Because living in a life like this, I was so confused, very, very confused. And I know one day I'm gonna die. I'm not going to live in the afterlife with these ladies, uh, desperate and having sex. Life is not only sex. I started masturbating when I was 12. You know why? Because living in a Muslim country is not easy. It's not easy to live in a Muslim country. It's not easy to live it to following Quranic laws, and you have to go to the mosque, masjid every day, 5 times a day. If you're not praying 5 times a day, you're going to hell. Period. I My goal in life is not getting laid. My goal in life is to live happily. I'm 42 years old. This game, Jake Booty Call, I played this game when I was like 17, 18. And I was 19 when this shit made a movie. They released the movie. I watch it, but it's all about sex. I didn't watch it completely because I couldn't find it the rest of the movie, the complete movie. But look, I'm not encouraging girls to be like that. Look, girl, go get the high school diploma, finish your job, study in a college, university, make your parents proud of you, uh, get a high school sweetheart, marry with him, and have a good family. That's the real life. But You can find these girls growing up, they fall down to the industry, so called, I'm not going to say it on you because YouTube is going to erase it. Uh, but you know what I mean. They go to the industry. She had to sleep with this guy, another guy, the third guy, the four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. For what? Her pussy was off. Her life is over. Sleeping with this and this guy, another guy, another guy, another guy. Go have your life, girl. Go get a boyfriend who loves you and cares about you. I wish to see you happy, get a family. This is not a life. Jake, I imagine this guy, he did all that shit, having sex with different women with different ages. I don't know if he had sex also with underage. I don't know. But Jake, I don't know what kind of family he grew up because the game is not going to telling you the story. And I don't know the person who created this shit, was he real or just living in fantasies? To be honest, people, I'm telling you this. I'm so sorry. My goal in this life is to be, you know, be loved and cared. I lost my family. I got rejected. I have no family, and I started searching the my my lady in my life. I'm I'm just Adam without Eve. Can you imagine that? And I'm not part of the Islamic thing. But to be honest with you, I'm so confused. Last year, I lost a friend. Well, we used to be friends back in the preschool, but he spent 22 years in the street life, three times a prison, just smoking, doing drugs, stealing, doing shit. He died of because of overdose. The last thing he said, "I'm sorry." This is before he passed. 5 days later, he died because the complications of breathing and the blood was 90, more than 90% polluted, contaminated, and he died for it. He died alone. Life goes on, people. When I was playing this game, I was a teenager, 17, 18. I was I was so confused. I said, "Shit, this Jake is so fucking lucky, man." But it was just a game. Jake was not a real person. How much money he can make all night to have sex with these two ladies? I don't know. I told you he had money to go everywhere. He had money to go and to have sex with this black woman or this white lady or this twins Asian lady or whatever. Come on. Drinking and party, going strip club and having sex. I don't know. Did he got protection when he had sex? I don't know. But unprotected sex. I don't know. This guy, he how he can have sex without protect himself. It's impossible. I remember when I was watching the Maury show, I saw he called these women because these women have problems with their daughters because they they got wild and out of control. I remember one of these girls. She's underage. At that time, she was underage. Uh, 13, 14, 15. She says she loves drinking, smoking, and having sex, and I'm expected to have a baby. Imagine if we have this kind of TV shows here in Morocco. That's crazy. Imagine if we have this kind of living. I'm 42. I don't know. I could not get married because Islam ruined my life. I didn't have the right to choose the person one because they pushed me to do what they wanted me to do. I do, the problem I don't follow their rules. The lady who my my dad and his family wants me to marry her, she's going to push me to follow their rules, or or I'm going to get rejected. At the end of the day, I they rejected me. No Moroccan Muslim women accepted me because we in Morocco we don't have Moroccan Christians. In Morocco we don't have Moroccans, agnostic ladies or agnostic, uh, excuse me, um, open-minded ladies. I don't know what can I say. It's very hard. It's very hard to say that. Since the early 2000s, I was watching hentai, thirsty of sex, but I didn't have money because I grew up poorly all the time. All the time I was wishing. I was searching on the net. I was looking for someone who can took me from her wings. You know what I mean? Playing the game of Jake's booty call or booty call. Um, it doesn't change anything in my life. It's just a game. But the real life is not a game. The real life is you have two choices. You have to be a slave from the traditions and all these Islamic doctrines, or you have to do something from your own. If you have power, if you have money, you can rebuild yourself, make yourself a family, create yourself your happiness and joy. How can I create my happiness and joy being poorly and broken? I tried to looking for a job. My mentality, it says that these kind of things I used to watching it on the internet. It wasn't real. It that don't make sense. How much money can you pay for this bitch? And how much money can you uh, invite her, I don't know, to drink with her and all night long having sex with her? And if you have sex with protection, so okay, you're not stupid. But if you have sex, unprotected sex, so I don't know. Maybe you can die for AIDS, or maybe one of these bitches coming to you and she's coming get you, telling you that uh, your baby child support, and this and this. Where is the love? There is no love. Where is the love? All of that. It's crazy. I played this game 23 years ago. 23 years ago, I left the high school because I cannot stand like this any longer. 23 years ago, my life was over. I was no longer a high school student. I was no longer being, a student or giving my life to go to college or, uh, I don't know. It's crazy. But I feel very, 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 it's so bad, so bad. I feel myself very sad because what I did is very, very bad. I didn't mean to hurt people. I didn't mean to hurt this girl or this lady. God knows. God knows my situation. He knows what happened to me, uh, years ago when I was like 8 or 9 years old. Uh, I remember there was nobody at home. A servant girl, she came to me stripping. She got naked and she had sex with me. I was just a kid. What? She was like 19, 20, and I was like 8, 9. 8. I was like third grade. As I remember, that was like 1992. I don't know. But some of my friends told me that, oh, you are so lucky because you have sex with her. It means that you get laid. Come on, man. This is not God. This is not what God wants me to do. This is not my mom wants me to do. My mom, rest in peace. She wished to see me the best. She wished to see me. You know, look, I feel so bad. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's very hard. Life is not game. It's not just sex and having sex with this lady you met her in the club or in the cafeteria, or maybe she used to be your friend back in the high school, or I don't know. All these girls who used to be my classmates, they already married. They got already married. Seriously, I didn't want to be single. I swear. I never wish to be single. I never wish to be alone. I always being alone all the time because I never had chances to be with someone who deserved to be part of my life. You know what I mean? My mom never wished that. She wished to see me with other person. You know, it's been 5 years since she passed. Look, you can find Muslim ladies, Christian ladies, Jewish ladies, atheist ladies, open minded or liberal ladies, but I cannot marry a Muslim lady, to be honest, because I cannot follow her parents' traditions, the same traditions as my parents and my family. But I told you, I have no family, nobody. I stopped to talk to them because they betrayed me. They are no longer part of my life, and I don't care. I don't care if they rejected me, they banned me. I don't care. But what I care is what is going to happen to me. I'm 42. It's supposed to be, I had one or two kids. You feel me? I don't know why I choose that way because I was so confused. You know what I mean? I had nowhere. I have nowhere else to go. I didn't know how to rebuild my life or start my life from zero, because I just live in you know my life is just twisted. You know, it's too much for me, too much for this shit, and to be honest with you, I don't know. That's it.